go into a virtual reality and let's sort of depict what is the Grand Museum going to look like. I mean, the space is huge, the place is strategically beautiful. What kind of artifacts are we going to see? What kind of antiquities, and what dynasty would they belong to? Is it going to be divided into floors? What are we expecting?
Right. As you were talking and with our doctor here, it came to my mind something that when we are finishing this huge project, inshallah, God willing, we need to be very careful, because now I'm going to jump into Bassam side B of the tape cassette. And we have to be a little bit careful, because you want to be state-of-the-art, as our doctor said. We want to do all of these beautiful things.
We don't want to get overexcited and then it ruins. Just like the bride who wants to put too much makeup on her wedding night that she looks scary, you know, that sort of thing. We don't want to overreact.
Until now, there is no too much makeup yet. But I heard something, I hope this is not going to be done. I heard there is some idea about, for example, a telefric, which goes from the Grand Museum to the pyramids area, something like that. I heard. I have no proof whatsoever this is going to be done. But I hope, if this is an idea, I hope this idea go to sleep right now and never wake up again. Because we do not want to. Here is this business of, do you want to be the 21st century? Yes. Do you want to have IMAX? Of course.
Yes.
Do you want to have visual? Now, lately, the internet has been going on fire because there is a 3D version now of Nefertari's tomb on the Valley of the Queens. And Nefertari's tomb, to enter it now, you have to pay an exuberant amount of money, and you stay there for some minutes. That? And you stay for us, and to ask me, close it, because it's beautiful inside, and we breathing and we perspiring, and all of this is going to ruin it. But that's another story. But that's another story. So I'm with the French in this business when they closed the Lascaux caves, remember? Yes. And Lascaux caves were the pyramids for the French.
Exactly.
But because the people, they were entering more than 1,000 tourists. And they said, this is going to ruin it. Because it's 20,000 and more paintings of the cavemen in France in a place called Lascaux. The cave is called Lascaux Cave. So what a courageous decision which was made to save the Lascaux. And you can make replicas.
Yes.
And of course the question will be people coming to visit replicas
I see what you're
not.
saying, but I don't think that's going to happen here. You're going to have like 10,000 security guards.
There is a
don't
replica.
touch. Don't touch, because we like touching, you know. So everywhere we go, we just want to touch everything around us.
Can you imagine yourself being driven in a bus with the tour guide being excited, as we always are, when we are talking about Egypt, and then all of a sudden the pyramids, 4,500 years ago, the museum, what an amazing project that makes my neck up to the 9th cloud, because I'm proud of this project, and then all of a sudden a telefric going up. This is going to take all...
It doesn't fit with the landscape, it doesn't fit with the heritage, it doesn't, you know, like to put something 5,000 years old.
So you're saying that you don't have to, because, you know, thinking about it from a business perspective, that's a lot of money for people who are going to make it. But what you're trying to say is that we want to make it something that is extraordinary, but not to an extent that it would ruin the purpose of it, which is reflecting the positive and the real picture of Egypt during that era.
That's the art. That's the art that the doctor was talking about. If you are doing something
so it's just like making pools and pounds and restaurants and cafes and then turning it into a, a sitting area.
Exactly. Some years ago when we were guiding, we finished our beautiful tour in front of the Sphinx. We are going to the Bassam, and all of a sudden the tourist is, I'm not going to mention the name, the tourist is facing a very famous, which I eat from, but a very famous fast food chain. I eat from, I like it, it's delicious.
Why is it there?
But it was very shocking.
I'm still coming back from the 5,000 years, centuries of civilization, so you're giving me a shock.
To the point that they had to paint, I remember as a tour guide, they had to paint the famous color of this chain into black, so that it doesn't get this shocking impression.
Not to be offensive.
To be offensive. Again, I love the fast food. It's bad, but I love it.
But that's the thing. Dr. Yahya, I want to know, when people are making a huge decision like that to inaugurate something that is going to echo around the globe, and showcase Egypt, who is responsible in terms, I mean, do they do committees? Do they do meetings? Do they sit with people who are experts in this field, not experts in business and how you can get more people and how you can make more profit, but expert in that kind of, your game.
This is a grandiose opening, like the opening of the Suez Canal.